Shalom. I'm the brother Siyat. And we're back with another video. Before we start off, we're going to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to our elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone. And peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, spreading this word in truth and sincerity. And may the election be upon your households. Shalom. So, today we're going to go into the book of Jeremiah, the first chapter. And also another thing concerning the name which Apostle Tahar gave the year 2023, which is the hopeful year that all of the prophecies come to pass. So, that is a spiritual name, because we hope every year that all the prophecies come to pass. But yeah, we just have to wait and see. Okay, but what we hope is that the Most High, that He will hasten the prophecies. Okay, that the prophecies start popping off one after another. That is what we hope and pray for, So, without further ado, could you give me Jeremiah chapter 1, starting at verse 9?
It's Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 9. Then the Lord Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord Yahweh said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Gone. So he was appointed over the nations to root out, and to pull down, and to destroy, and to throw down, to build and to plant. So what is he there to be building? The nation of Israel. Okay, what was there to be planted? The seed, okay, which is this truth, you see. And what is there to be rooted out, man? The wicked Israelites, the wicked ones, you see. So that is what he was supposed to be doing. Okay, now can you read on?
Verse 11. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Jeremiah, what seest thou? And I said, I see a rod of an almond tree. Then said the Lord Yahweh unto me, Thou hast well seen, for I will hasten my word to perform it.
Gone. So referring to verse 10, the Most High will hasten His word to perform it, to let the nation of Israel be built up, this truth being spread. Okay, our people coming back to knowing who the real power is of this universe. Okay, His name is Yahweh. Okay, and the name of His Son is Yahushai. Okay, the prophecy is coming to pass. The Most High will hasten it. You see. Now in verse 11 it says, I see a rod of an almond tree. But when you read this, you might think like, okay, what does that have to do with the Most High hastening the word? Now for that, let's go to the book of Numbers, chapter 17. Could you go there?
It's Numbers chapter 17 and verse 1. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and take of every one of them a rod according to the house of their fathers, of all their princes according to the house of their fathers, 12 rods. Write thou every man's name upon his rod.
So, of the 12, the 12 rods representing the 12 tribes of Israel. For every rod, a rod is like a staff, like a stick. There would be a name written. Okay, because they would not, did not want to listen to Moses. They wanted to listen to their own. For example, the Judites wanted to listen to the Judites, the Issacharites to the Issacharites, the Levites to the Levites, so on and so forth, Yes, go on.
And thou shalt write Aaron's name upon the rod of Levi, for one rod shall be for the head of the house of their fathers, and thou shalt lay them up in the tabernacle of the congregation before the testimony, where I will meet with you.
Gone. So the name of Aaron was written upon the stick for the Levites, representing the Levites. Okay. Now when it says, and thou shalt lay them up in a tabernacle of the congregation. A tabernacle is like a tent. Okay, and the congregation is like, in the Dutch we say bijeenkomst, so a gathering of people. Now, if you don't know what the tabernacle looked like, let me show you a photo. Let me see. Tabernacle. This is a tabernacle. I hope y'all can see it. This is the tabernacle, the tent in the middle. Yes, the tent in the middle. You see? And that is where the Levites were supposed to be gathering and do, the service for the Most High. Now, let me see. From there, can you go to Numbers chapter 1 to show quickly also concerning the tabernacle?
This Numbers chapter 1 and verse 51. And when the tabernacle set it forward, the Levites shall take it down. And when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up. And a stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death.
You see, so the tabernacle, the Levite would put the tabernacle and pitch it, and they were the only ones that were allowed to be close to this tabernacle, you see? And the stranger that come nigh to it would be put to death. So anyone other out of the tribe of the Levites, would be put to death if they would come close, because there was also the Ark of the Covenant in this tabernacle. And you might know it out of other story that if you touch the Ark of the Covenant and you're not part of the Levites, you would die, man. Okay, so can you read on?
And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard, throughout their hosts.
So the Israelites would be in their own tents throughout their host, which is the army. Yes.
But the Levites shall pitch round about the tabernacle of testimony.
So the picture I just showed you, deze.
Yeah.
The tabernacle is in the middle. Wait, let me lower the thing. The tabernacle is in the middle, and round about it in a square, in a formation, you see these tents, the closest to this tabernacle, the tent in the middle. Those are the Levites, because they were the ones allowed to come this close, And then, that is what the Levites were supposed to be doing. Okay, read on.
That there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel, and the Levites shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of testimony.
Gone.
And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord Yahweh commanded Moses, so did they.
Okay, you can jump back to Numbers 17.
This Numbers chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou shalt lay them up in the tabernacle of the congregation before the testimony, where I will meet with you.
You see, so these rods, these 12 rods, which represented the 12 tribes of Israel, were put in the congregation, the tabernacle, and the tent. Okay? Yes, go on.
And it shall come to pass that a man's rod, whom I shall choose, shall blossom.
So the Most High would choose out of these rods, out of these tak. Hoe zeg je tak in het Engels? Branch?
Yeah, branch.
Basically, when you have a tree and it springs forth.
That's a branch.
Yeah, it's like a branch, One of them would blossom. Okay.
And I will make to cease from me the murmurings of the children of Israel, whereby they murmur against you.
So the Most High would choose one rod to be chosen, and to basically silence these Israelites, because they was complaining and arguing, being basically like, no, we're not gonna listen to you. Who are you to have the charge over us? Things like that, So this would silence them. The Most High would choose one to basically have the how do you say that? Hoe zeg je dat? Hoe zeg je gezag? Watch, basically the watch over them. Okay, go on.
And Moses spake unto the children of Israel, and every one of their princes gave him a rod apiece, for each prince one, according to their fathers' houses, even 12 rods, and the rod of Aaron was among their rods.
12 rods, 12 branches, 12 sticks, representing the 12 tribes of Israel.
And Moses laid up the rods before the Lord Yahweh in the tabernacle of witness. And it came to pass that on the morrow Moses went into the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron for the house of Levi was budded, and brought forth buds, and bloomed blossoms, and yielded almonds.
You see, so the rod of Aaron, the Levite, was the one that blossomed, that bloomed buds. If you don't know what the bud is, like when spring comes, when the tree starts growing, the plant starts growing, you have like these tiny dots before the plant comes out. Let me see. Buds. Plant. Let me see if I can grab a picture. Yes. It's like this. You see? These are buds. Okay, but this one was already growing. The rod, the staff of Aaron, representing the Levites, it grew in one day, showing you that it was a miracle and showing you that it grew really fast, It grew real fast, man. It blossomed in one day. Okay, we're done.
Verse 9.
Can you read verse 8 again?
And it came, this is Numbers chapter 17 and verse 8. And it came to pass that on the morrow Moses went into the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron for the house of Levi was budded, and brought forth buds, and bloomed blossoms, and yielded almonds.
You see, so here comes the almonds that we read in Jeremiah chapter 1. Okay, that it blossomed real fast. Okay, can we know?
Verse 9. And Moses brought out all the rods from before the Lord Yahweh unto all the children of Israel, and they looked, and took every man his rod. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, Bring Aaron's rod again before the testimony, to be kept for a token against the rebels, and thou shalt quite take away their murmurings from me, that they die not.
You see, because they were rebelling against the Most High, against following Moses. Now the Most High gave them one to follow, which was the Levites, to be put over them. You see, and how did he show that? By one day letting the rod of Aaron grow, blossom. You have to understand that is a miracle, man, and that is really fast for one day to be growing. A plant that grows in one day. You see? Now, from there, can you go back to Jeremiah chapter 1? Because we read in verse 8, that it yielded almonds. You see? So that is also something that was growing real fast. Remember the part that it was real fast and it was a miracle. Okay, Jeremiah 1. Where was you? Where were you? Wait, let me see. Yes, can you read 11 again?
Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 11. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Jeremiah, what seest thou? And I said, I see a rod of an almond tree.
So this is what Jeremiah saw. He saw the rod of an almond tree, and we just read what it was. Okay.
Then said the Lord Yahweh unto me, Thou hast well seen, for I will hasten my word to perform it.
So now you understand that the example we read in Numbers chapter 17, just like how the rod of Aaron got buds and blossomed almonds and very quick, that's how the Most High will also very quickly perform His words and very quickly perform these prophecies. And also it will be a miracle, man, when these things are going to happen, you know. So that shows you that it's just, you know, an example of the prophecies coming to pass real fast. And that is what we hope also in this year, that it will happen real fast, you know, because we want to get the hell out of here, man. We're tired of this kingdom, you see. So basically that was it, man. I hope y'all get the point. I hope this is edifying. So with that, we want to give our praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honor to our elders and apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam of the world, who are spreading his knowledge in truth and sincerity, and may the election be upon your households. Shalom.
Shalom.